Johnny here, and today is just sort of a house cleaning video, just tidying some things up, and just going over a few things that bugged me a little bit, just because I had to sort of prove my identity for the fourth time to Twitter, and my profile still got deleted. So, um, I'm just going to go over a few housekeeping things. Um, I already told everyone in my last video what my actual Instagram is and what my old Instagram is, and that I haven't been able to access the old one for a couple of years now, and like two-ish. But so there's that, and in regards to any misconceptions, because through direct conversations, there's been a misconception about me and how I carry myself when I'm enjoying my free time. And which is interesting because I don't really do much. But um, I just wanted to clarify a few things just because there's been some confusion about myself. And like if I don't go nowhere and there's somebody acting up on the other side of the city, and I have people looking at me funny and thinking I have different preferences, listen, it's not my fault or my bad that I have to speak out for myself and be like, hey, I'm not that guy. Um, and having to deal with a thing that happened a few months ago that started to run parallel to my past experiences where my internet history was violated. I had religious groups harassing me, religious and conservative groups harassing me and stalking me, and everybody has a belief system. Okay, spiritual homies for the win. But um, harassing me, stalking me, invading my technology, um, probably finding some way to manipulate certain things to where I was forced to look at content that was direct shade to me, didn't align with anything that I wanted, was a direct response to what I was blocking and filtering out. And then the homophobic part of it forcing me to view things, um, or just forcing me to view women in lingerie just to see if they could convince me to eat salmon that day that isn't sushi. Anyways, and I'm not going through that again, so I'm speaking out about it again. But that slowed down. However, I did get a notification that I did have my phone number shared on a couple of websites that I did not approve of, and that would explain some, and it explains certain instances where I've had a misunderstanding with some people about how much I wanted to open myself up to them when I'm trying to have my personal downtime. And just want to just put that out right there. And like I have like I don't know I don't share my number with many people, so there's that. Um, but to adjust to that, I've just sort of been more mindful about certain things and keeping myself up to date with the things that I've not up to date, keeping myself retaining the information, retaining my experiences so that I'm like aware with certain stuff, but also keeping an ear out for how for myself and for some of my associates. Um, a lot of the not a lot of the things that I've been hearing is just you just ignore it because it's BS. But still, even if we're not around each other a lot, I still care for the reputations of the people that I find significant. And there have been things that have just been floating around that are just completely out of their character. No matter what mood they're in, no matter what vibe they're in, certain things that have been expressed and that have been sort of floating around um, have been so outlandish that it is obviously intentional. Um,